A reading from the book of 1 Samuel. Today is August 21st. Our reading from 1 Samuel is chapter 1. There was a man from Ramathaim of the Zuphites in the hill country of Ephraim, whose name was Elkanah, son of Jeroham, son of Elihu, son of Tohu, son of Zuph, an Ephraimite. He had two wives, one named Hannah and the other Peninnah. Peninnah had children, but Hannah was childless. This man used to go up from his town every year to worship and to offer sacrifice to the Lord of hosts at Shiloh. Hophni and Phinehas, the two sons of Eli, were priests of the Lord there. One such day, Elkanah offered a sacrifice. He used to give portions to his wife Peninnah and to all her sons and daughters. But to Hannah he would give one portion only, though. Hannah was his favorite, for the Lord had closed her womb. Moreover, her rival, to make her miserable, would taunt her that the Lord had closed her womb. This happened year after year. Every time she went up to the house of the Lord, the other would taunt her, so that she wept and would not eat. Her husband Elkanah said to her, "Hannah, why are you crying, and why aren't you eating? Why are you so sad? Am I not more devoted to you than 10 sons?" After they had eaten and drunk at Shiloh, Hannah rose. The priest Eli was sitting on the seat next to the doorpost of the temple of the Lord. In her wretchedness she prayed to the Lord, weeping all the while, and made this vow: "O Lord of hosts, if you will look upon the suffering of your maidservant, and will remember me and not forget your maidservant, and if you will grant your maidservant a male child, I will dedicate him to the Lord for all the days of his life, and no razor shall ever touch his head." As she kept on praying before the Lord, Eli watched her mouth. Now Hannah was praying in her heart, only her lips moved, but her voice could not be heard, so Eli thought she was drunk. Eli said to her, "How long will you make a drunken spectacle of yourself? Sober up." And Hannah replied, "Oh no, my lord, I am a very unhappy woman. I have drunk no wine or other strong drink, but I have been pouring out my heart to the Lord. Do not take your maidservant for a worthless woman. I have only been speaking all this time out of my great anguish and distress." "Then go in peace," said Eli, "and may the God of Israel grant you what you have asked him." She answered him, "You are most kind to your handmaid." So the woman left, and she ate, and was no longer downcast. Early next morning, they bowed low before the Lord, and they went back to home to Ramah. Elkanah knew his wife Hannah, and the Lord remembered her. Hannah conceived, and at the turn of the year bore a son. She named him Samuel, meaning, "I asked the Lord for him." And when the man Elkanah and all his household were going up to offer to the Lord an annual sacrifice and his votive sacrifice, Hannah did not go up. She said to her husband, "When the child is weaned, I will bring him, for when he has appeared before the Lord, he must remain there for good." Her husband Elkanah said to her, "Do as you think best. Stay home until you have weaned him. May the Lord fulfill his word." So the woman stayed home and nursed her son until she weaned him. When she had weaned him, she took him up with her along with 3 bowls, 1 ephah of flour, and a jar of wine. And though the boy was still very young, she brought him to the house of the Lord at Shiloh. After slaughtering the bull, they brought the boy to Eli. She said, "Please, my lord, as you live, my lord, I am the woman who stood here beside you and prayed to the Lord. It was this boy I prayed for, and the Lord has granted me what I asked of him. I, in turn, hereby lend him to the Lord, for as long as he lives, he is lent to the Lord." And they bowed low there before the Lord.